If Real Madrid want Mane in the summer, would he turn them down?
No, he's not going to turn them down. He's going to go.
Even if the project at Liverpool, winning the...
Let him land, man. Talk. Let him land. Let him land. Look, the guy.
There was a project at Liverpool when Coutinho left, and Coutinho went to go Barcelona. When those kind of clubs and that kind of stature come calling, it's not so easy just to say no.
There's a lot of transfer talk, and it's probably going to continue between now and the start of the season. Obviously, we've seen one of the ex-Man City players, Jadon Sancho, who's been ripping it up in Germany with Borussia Dortmund. Hudson-odoi, obviously there's talk about him, whether he's going to still be at Chelsea next year. Of course, we know Bayern Munich were in for him in January. But the big one recently has been Mane to Liverpool. Sorry, it's been Mane to Liverpool. Mane to Real Madrid from Liverpool. Now, Zidane's back. And Zidane's coming to do damage. That's a reality. Because, let's be honest, he left because, one, he won 3 Champions League. You can't get much better than that.
I mean, he could have won 3 leagues with it.
He could have. But I mean, at that point, after winning 3, anything you do after, unless you now go and win another Champions League, it's like, okay, but it's not a Champions League. It's not a 4th one. So it was kind of left at the highest possible point. But we know obviously there was issues about Ronaldo staying and going. He had issues with Bale, and there was talk about whether Bale was going to stay or go. And I think there was about assurances about whether or not he's going to have the money to basically, recycle the whole squad, get a new squad in.
Remember, because apparently he's been given 300 allegedly.
Well, that's the thing. He's come back now, which I think has surprised a lot of people.
I think it's a bad move, personally.
It might be.
I think it's a bad move, but hey, prove me wrong.
He wouldn't have come without obviously getting a good wage and assurances about what he can spend the summer. So Real Madrid are going to do damage. If Mane comes, I kind of know what you're going to say, but I'll come to Calvert. If Real Madrid want Mane in the summer, would he turn them down? Would he say, I'm going to stay with Liverpool?
No.
Wait. Are you a Liverpool fan? Or?
No, he's not.
Barcelona fan?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. He's not going to turn them down. He's going to go.
Even if the project at Liverpool, winning the...
Let him land, man. Talk. Let him land. Let him land. Look, the guy.
There was a project at Liverpool when Coutinho left, and Coutinho went to go Barcelona. When those kind of clubs and that kind of stature come calling, it's not so easy just to say no. Like Real Madrid have been haunting, knocking on the door of David De Gea for ages. And you know what? They are so lucky that they signed Thibaut, because this year would have been it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
But the thing is, there's talk that they might come back in.
Yeah, I know.
Courtois obviously not. He's not doing it. He made a mistake for Belgium, and then he's
and I mean,
a FIFA mistake.
When those kind of clubs come calling, like, you don't say no. Like, if Zidane wanted to go in and he wanted to get Mane's going. If he went in and he was said 120 million in Pogba's gone. I'm telling you, Pogba is gone. I don't care what anyone says. Pogba is gone, bro.
Well, that's another one. The Pogba actually came out during... It's funny, international breaks always... they're hilarious to me. Because everyone either drops out injured, or someone makes a quote. And it's always like you have the whole season where you just choose the little 2 weeks in October and then March, where let me just speak to the media and say everything that I want to get on my chest.
Because they're not around club officials. And
it must be. So obviously he's come out and basically said Real Madrid is a dream, like a dream team, a dream move. Playing under Zidane would be a dream. But he's happy at Man United at the moment. This is his exact words. Happy at the Man United at the moment. So he's happy about Solskjaer, wants him to stay. But as you said, I
think he also said, I think he said, I don't know what the future holds, but I'm happy.
Yeah. I don't know I'm happy at the moment. I don't know what the future holds. But obviously, Real Madrid is like something that's always probably been his back in his life. When he started playing football, I would love to play for Real Madrid, playing El Clasico, blah, that kind of stuff. Obviously, the reality is he's under contract, so a bid will have to be accepted. But if the bid is right, or if he pushes for a move as some players do, agents do, etc. Yeah, I agree. I think he would go. He's making the sounds that he would go. Mane hasn't done that though.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. And I think it's just more so because Pogba doesn't really have anything to fight for in the season. I mean, he can let his mentality drop a bit. Whereas Mane, he's fighting on two fronts. They're fighting for the Champions League and they're fighting for the league title.
But Man United in the Champions League.
Huh? What? Are they?
Yeah.
Wait, who they got?
Man United in the Champions League.
Who they have? Who they have, man? The guy's asking a question. Answer the question, man. Answer the question,
One
man.
of the quarterfinal opponents. You have to play someone. It doesn't matter. He's in it, and he's in it to win it.
So Man United not in the Champions League. Anyway, Mane is concentrating hard on his football right now. The guy's got 13 in his last 17 match, 11 and 11 if you want to take it back a little bit. 11 and 11, but 13 and 17. The guy's concentrating hard. He's trying to win Liverpool something. If he wins, like say the project's complete and they win the league title, he will go. If he doesn't, it might make it a bit more difficult for him. But I still think he will go. It's Real Madrid, bro. You just don't say no to Real Madrid. They're in desperate need of some players. They need some wingers. They need some strikers. They need some defenders. They need
They need a lot. They need a lot,
man.
How about
a lot?
Well, look, I mean, me and Carl, obviously, we disagree in a lot of things, you know. But I think, there's a first for everything. And I think this is one of those rare times, despite our many arguments, that we have come together as one. So this just shows you that, guys, in life, keep trying, you will combine one time. Carl took the words right out of my mouth. I respect Liverpool. I respect the cup. I respect everyone. I mean, shout out to, what's it called? Drifty. Shout out to Callum, Matt, Bianca. Shout out to all the crew, man. I love you guys. If Zidane picks up the phone and says, Mane, I want you, do you think for 1 second Mane be like,
he's right, it's good.
Hey, Zizou, I thank you, but I want to remain at Liverpool at that Anfield. Is that say, excuse me? wait. Let me repeat myself. I'm telling you that I want you to play at the Bernabeu. Are you mad? Mane is saying yes. There is no, unless Mane is mad, unless somebody stole his brain. As Carl said, there are clubs you don't say no to. And this is not disrespect to Liverpool. Every great player that you can think of has played for either Barcelona or Real Madrid. Think about it. All of the great players that we know have played for either Barcelona or Real Madrid. If Real Madrid come calling, any place you speak to, that is one of the teams you want to play for. People will say, okay, I love Liverpool, I love United, I love Bayern Munich. There's something about Barcelona and Real Madrid.
Yeah, no, I agree up to a point. Because there are great players who haven't played for them. The likes of Maldini when Serie A was high. And there's a lot of Inzaghi, for example. These are all top players. But of course, yeah, especially in the last, we talk about even the last, 15 years. Players, all the Ballon d'Or winners, of course, Messi, Ronaldo. Kaká wins it, goes off to Real Madrid. Cannavaro won it when he was at Real Madrid. They all, obviously Ronaldinho at Barcelona. It just.
For me, I don't think it's going to happen because I just feel it's just a rumor, and this is just. I still think we'll probably get into this. I think Hazard is the number one priority. I think that is what he wants to get, and then you've got maybe Icardi, you've got all of these guys. But let's just be real, man. If Real Madrid, it's a question about how much. Now that's something that we can discuss. I said in my video 250. And people go easy. Let me land.
I genuinely didn't hear you.
250. Can I land? Let me land. I said in my video that if you're Liverpool, I believe Mane is Liverpool's best attacking player. Van Dijk is the best player. Mane is the best attacking player. If it's a case of no, we don't want him for anything. If they truly value him, 250 will begin discussions. If it's a case of he's not for sale at all, we don't want him at all. Now, are you guys saying that if Liverpool truly value Mane as a player who's not for sale, they'll accept 150? Let's be real. If they truly value him, I'm like, no, he's not for sale, he's one of our best players, you think they accept 150?
What I would say, we'll put it like this.
But they pretty much did, and and they value Coutinho so much.
That's what I would argue. Like what we believe, we might think, yeah, Mane is the best player, most effective. Some people say Salah, and at the time people would say Coutinho, whatever. Cool. But Liverpool, at that point in the summer, because remember he went in January, but in the summer when they were all rejecting all the bids, he was Liverpool's key player. Whether you think he's the best or not, it was another. But he was their main man. The talisman. And they ended up selling him for 140 million, 142 million. Now, the market ain't changed that much since then because that was after the Mbappe, Neymar, Dembele, and obviously Pogba was even before that. But all those signings happened. Nothing major has happened since then to say now Liverpool's best player is worth 250 million. 150 million for me is reasonable. I think that's reasonable.
And it all depends. Like, if Liverpool don't want to sell, right?
Just
maybe we can up it. But if Mane comes in and says, no, I want to go,
that's the thing.
And he pushes it, that drops his value instantly because now they kind of have to sell. If Real Madrid come in and say, here's 100 million, and Liverpool go, no, 100 million is not enough, we don't want to sell. And then Mane comes out and goes, well, listen, I want to go Real Madrid. You got to make this happen. They're not selling for 250. That's never
going to happen. And the thing is, look at Coutinho.
It's not going to happen.
They had no intention of selling Coutinho. They were going to buy Van Dijk in the summer, regardless of the Coutinho deal. They got in Salah already in that summer, but they were rejecting everything. It was not like, oh, get it out to a certain figure and then we sell. It was reject, reject, reject. Coutinho then pushed for the move, so much so that come the last couple months of his Liverpool career, he didn't even play as much. He was injured or something like that. If Mane pushes for that move, 150 million is enough.
Okay, look at this. Look at it. This is where I stand. This is where I stand. Drifts, man like Mass, Jados Maximus. If Mane asks for a transfer, I think we're looking at like 120. Because I think, see, that is an element that I didn't really take into account because, but let's just backtrack. So even if he asks for a transfer, let's just play the scenario. He balls out. He keeps on scoring, scoring, blah 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 blah, and he ends up being like maybe like third top scorer, and he's seen as one of the best players this season. And he asks for a move. But Liverpool are like, no, we want to keep you. We refuse. 250 is the thing. We refuse. See, even if you ask for a move, 250 because you ask, you're one of our best players. So even if you want to move,
Liverpool might offer a new contract to show that they want him to stay. And he might say, no, reject. I want to move. But they will have to sell him.
But my argument isn't, because you're saying 250. If Liverpool don't want to sell him, they won't, because I think he's got a 5-year contract, full 5-year contract. If Liverpool don't want to sell him, no amount of money buys him. You are not going full stop, done, dusted. Like when Barca against with PSG and Neymar, not selling. They had to hit his release clause for him to go. So that's why it was 200 million.
Does he have a release clause?
No, he doesn't.
No.
He doesn't.
Everyone in Spain has to have a release clause.
Yeah, by law.
By law, yeah.
And in England it's by choice, like Kante had a release clause, for example. But that's the only reason why Neymar went. So Liverpool, their options are, for me, we're not selling, full stop. I don't care. You can bid 500 million, we're not selling. Which Real Madrid would never do. You're not selling. Or, if Mane pushes for the move, for me, you sell him for what his value is. And I would say 150 maximum. Now, it's not. I don't think we'll ever get to 250. Because if he's pushing for the move, 150 will be enough if Liverpool are willing to give him the move, reluctantly, but willing. 150 is enough.
Okay, look, let me throw this in there. Do you feel Real Madrid would bid 150 for Mane?
No. And I tell you why.
Yeah, I would say no.
Not because he's not worth it. but I think they can get more for their money. And I say that because I read something that President Rumor just said. He said that
Florentino Perez.
Yeah. He said he would like to sign Neymar or Mbappe.
Yeah.
That's who he's looking at. And he said if the possibility is there, both of them.
Yeah,
He wants
yeah.
both of them. So I think those two are his number one priority.
No, it's that.
I would say Hazard.
I don't know. You know.
Hazard is
I used to think that,
No,
but I don't know.
Hazard is number one.
No. If they get let me speak to the people out there. Mbappe has to leave PSG.
I agree.
Let me be real. He has to leave PSG.
You don't have to leave this season.
No, he does. No. After that crap that I saw against United, he has to leave it this season. that just come on crap. If it's about priority, Real Madrid should take Mbappe as the main target.
Yeah.
I think that should, because at 20 years old of his ability, and if I'm Mbappe, that is the challenge you want to take. Your challenge is to dethrone Messi. That is a great challenge. Your challenge is you're here to dethrone Messi. The classical now takes on a whole new element.
Yeah.
So, but then, what is his value? How much do PSG value him?
200 million minimum. Because
minimum?
Yeah, because they bought him for 170.
200.
200 minimum.
Minimum. But I tell you what, I think why it's perfect. Because listen, the guy's 20. 10 years in it.
10 years.
Easy.
That's 20 million a year.
What?
You don't spend 200 million on someone that's 27 or 28. No. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen.
Guys, relax. Look, 120.
No, what?
120. Just chill. 120, John.
You're not listening.
135.
They spent 170.
135. Look, let's just talk about 135, man.
Listen, PSG bought
200 is too much. Come on,
But you're telling me
135.
250 for Mane.
Okay, 140.
This ain't
We're not at auction.
Look, guys, come on, 140. 200 is too much, man. Look, that's
PSG
too
bought
much.
him for 170 million. Since then, he's won the World Cup. You'll be lucky if you even get him for 170 million. Neymar went for 200 million from Barca to PSG. Mbappe is worth at least, I'm telling you, at least.
Okay, what about
200
installments or something? Man?
No, it might be installments. I don't know how they're going to do it, but
May well be.
it's at least 200 million. And within that, I'm having a clause for if he wins the Ballon d'Or. I'm having a clause if he gets top goal scorer.
Okay. So you're telling me that 175.
200 million.
200 million.
Okay.
That's the base.
Why not 175? Why not
I
175?
can't see.
Okay, 180, man. Come on, 180.
I tell you why it will never be.
180.
PSG haven't actually got a return on their money. Now, because they bought him to win the Champions League. They were winning Ligue without him, so they didn't need him to do that. They were bought him to win the Champions League, and they won the Champions League yet. So if they're going to sell him, they need to make a return in money financially, because they ain't got a return in money. Not saying he ain't performed, but they ain't really got a return in money.
This is how you negotiate. So look, this is how we negotiate on the streets. 180. And I'm saying to the guys, for this 180, you can win the Champions League, because 180 can build you the team and the players that you need. Just give us the prodigy, and we'll give you this 180. And this 180, you can build the team you need. Defense, keeper, attacker to go in there. 185. If I know come on, guys, 200 is too much, man.
200 ain't enough. 200 ain't enough. And PSG don't need the money either. That's our thing. PSG don't need the money. So
look, if it's 200, that means okay. So he's got 300. So let's just say he's got 300 to spend. So you're saying 200. What can he get to? Because look, they need a.
No, listen. He will sell Bell for about 75. 100%. He will. Bell's. I truly believe Bell's.
And get Benzema the hell out of
They're
there.
going to make money. They're not going to buy players and not sell anyone.
they're going to have
They've got 300
Bale's gone.
and they can build on the 300 by selling players.
Yeah.
They will sell players. I mean, I thought that Hazard was the number one role, but after the recent events and stuff, I kind of thought they're going to put that to one side. And because
I think that
the transfer ban, Chelsea are going to be very reluctant to sell.
But the only problem is
the only problem is
that he's got 1 year left on his contract. Now, yes, they could keep him and possibly sell him in
Risky game. You're playing a risky game.
They're banned in January as well.
Yeah.
So they will have to sell him next season. But his
Contract
zero. It's zero. From January, he'll be able to negotiate with other clubs.
It's just risky.
And everyone will be in for him. Free transfer. Barca and Real Madrid will both be in for him. And he would negotiate with
1 year extension to say
He's not going to take it.
That's yeah. No. This is
All he needs to do is wait 6 months, and he is guaranteed a contract at Barcelona or Real Madrid.
Okay, put it like this.
Yeah, so you're playing a risky game.
Put it like this.
Unless you beg it
Put it like this.
on your knees.
If that's the case,
please.
if that's the case, maximum 70 million to spend on him.
Chelsea are going to want 100 million.
They're not going to get
What?
100 million.
70 for Zad? Are you mad?
Yes.
Minimum 165.
No, listen to me.
What? You're mad. You're mad.
Wait. Before you because we need a moment of like sensible speech. We can't just jump into this nonsense that we're about to hear. Listen to me. You have to take into consideration the situation, right? If you're telling me 165,
yes,
they will say we'll wait 6 months and get him for
nothing.
zero. Because if 165, right, that's half of their transfer budget. They're spending on a guy that they can get in 6 months for zero, right? That's nonsense. They will rather spend.
You're talking about a top 5 player.
They would rather spend 200 on Mbappe. Maybe sell a couple players and spend 150 on Mane, get them 2 in, wait till January, sign Hazard for zero, for free, and Bob's their uncle. They would never spend 150
No way. Okay.
and eat up half their budget. That's not going to happen.
Can I
80
respond?
million max, I give you.
Can I respond? First of all, you're talking about a team star player. First thing.
Yeah, but here,
Let me land. First of all,
you've been hovering for a while.
man just circling around here.
Basically, you're talking about a team star player. First thing, talking about a guy who's top 5. Second thing, third thing is this. Guys, give me a break. 70 million for guys. I know that we like to laugh and joke, and it's all good. Guys, give me a break. 70 million for that.
No, listen. Listen.
Okay, 150 minimum. 150. Not one kobo less than 150 million. You're mad. Anything was about that's mad. That's what, guys. Give me a break. Let's be real. 150 minimum. Minimum 150.
That's 150 is about 50 million too much for me. I'm saying Real Madrid would not, and it's not about what Hazard's worth, in terms of his ability as a footballer. That's not in question. I'm saying it's what Real Madrid are willing to pay. I don't think, for me, Real Madrid will maximum pay 100 million for Hazard. If you're lucky, 105 million. Make it, it broke the 100 million barrier. Something like that.
So what are Chelsea supposed to do with that kind of
the thing is, whether they keep him or don't, whether they sell him for 100 million or 200 million, they can't spend it anyway. Not this summer. And not in January. So the amount they get for him this summer ain't going to change anything for next year if the ban's in place.
So Chelsea are going to sell their star player for what?
100 million. He's got 1 year left on his contract.
I can't see more than 80. Genuinely, I can't see.
He's got 1 year left on his contract.
No.
Let me give you an example. I'll give you an example.
No, that's
Alexis Sanchez. Now, I ain't saying he's the same ability as Hazard, but he was Arsenal's star player. He was as important for Arsenal at the time as Hazard is for Chelsea now. He was.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Zad is a one-on-one team, so...
Alright, maybe they had
working with scraps.
Maybe Arsenal had a two-man team. But that being said, Arsenal were 5th, 6th in the league. Chelsea and Hazard have at least won Premier League titles in the last few years. So I'd argue that Sanchez as a player was carrying more scraps than Hazard is. But anyway, what happened with them? They didn't sell him in the summer when there was talk about Pep wanting to do a swap deal with Sterling and cash for Sanchez. They should have, innit? They should have run with that. They rejected it and they did a swap deal for Mkhitaryan. That's what it came to. It was that desperate that they were willing. And Mkhitaryan's a decent player, but he ain't in the level of what Sanchez was for Arsenal. He's not in the level of what Hazard is for Chelsea. But that's how much he became worth to Arsenal because his contract was going to run out. And that is the situation Chelsea are in. So I ain't talking about Hazard's ability. I'm just talking numbers. You say Maps is overrated?
You would have got Bell if you didn't get a transfer ban. I'm telling you.
Huh?
They would have gotten Bell.
Who?
Didn't
Chelsea?
Get a transfer ban. Yeah.
Well, it's like a swap from Hazard. Yeah, I think so as well.
They would have got Bell.
I think they would have.
That's not going to happen now. So now they're going to say 8 million. Because if they were going to do a straight swap for Bell and Hazard, right, you have to look at it and say, well, rooms are going to get 100 million plus for Bell. No, they won't. They'll get 70 max for Bell. 70 max for Bell. They would get any club.
I would. The only team that would pay more than that is PSG.
That's because they can.
Yeah, and they may do a thing with Mbappe if Mbappe wants to leave, for example. But because of Bell's age, that's gonna and his injury record. Yeah, no team's gonna want to break the bank for him. But yeah, I think 100 million for Hazard, unfortunately.
And I think 80 tops.
80
tops. We'll speak to the end. If he leaves, you'll see.
Yeah.
The guy's not leaving for anything.
Well, in terms of Mane, anyway, I don't want to put out there. I don't think he's gonna go this summer anyway, because I think they've got other targets.
Yeah.
For me, I'll say Hazard is their number one target, Real Madrid, but it's their number one. But I don't think they have to do much work because he's spoken so much about it. It literally is just about let's agree a deal with Chelsea and the deal and everything's done.